and welcome to Hyper Genki. My name's Cici, and this week we have coverage on the E3, some groovy music, and a very special segment just on the World Cup. So let's go! And now, onto the music news. And boy, do we have something totally out of this world for you this week with the release of a new single by DJ Yatsuiichiro called Soya Soyo. The characters in this video were designed by manga artist Renoir Kyoda, and the animation was done by the group AC Unit, not to be confused with G Unit. The video features men in tight hot pants, exercising cats, meow, and you know what? Just watch it. What the? Anyhow, this track can be found on DJ Yatsuiichiro's new album, Party, and I may actually have to check this one out. Anything this crazy has to be good. Moving on to game news. Now that the E3 has started, we figured that we'd take a look at some of the most interesting games the Japanese developers are showing off. So here is our top 5 list of the games that we are most excited about. First up, Bloodborne, previously known as Project Beast, from the makers of Dark Souls and Demon Souls, aka From Software. The game is created by Hidetaka Miyazaki, who directed the first Dark Souls. Contrary to what some may say, the studio insists that Bloodborne, in which you fight your way through a cursed and diseased city known as Yharnam, is very much different from all the Souls games. What is certain is that this PS4 exclusive really will be one of the games, along with its amazing visuals and enemy AI, to show what the PlayStation 4 can really do. No news on the difficulty level yet, but knowing its pedigree, we can safely assume we can all prepare to die. Number 2. Okay, so let's get one thing straight right now. Suda51 can be way out there, but while his work is a little bit of a hit or miss affair, it's rarely boring. From what the videos suggest, Let It Die seems to be a horror title that reflects his previous games in terms of both violence and creativity. We don't know much about the game, other than the fact that it features monsters and some sort of a combo meter, but what we do know is that the game appears to be both a PlayStation 4 exclusive and a free-to-play title. So here's hoping Grasshopper Studios and Suda51 deliver the kind of game we know they can. And now for number 3. From a PS4 exclusive to an Xbox One exclusive, Dead Rising 3 has just received a DLC add-on called Super Ultra Arcade Remix Hyper Edition EX Plus Alpha. The DLC allows players to play with some of your favorite Capcom characters within a special arcade mode for Dead Rising 3 that boasts a slight overhaul in general control mechanics and visuals which have been tweaked to give a more neon glow-like feeling. The mode is a bit different in that it resembles an old-school arcade beat-em-up, even using a RAM startup and Winners Don't Use Drugs preview screens. Super Ultra Arcade Remix Hyper Edition EX Plus Alpha has the option to be played with 4 players and requires players to reach objectives and fight boss battles to proceed further. Oh, and it also has bonus stages. What's more, all the unique characters are controlled differently and have their own super detailed power-up and super moves. So, if you love Capcom, then definitely give this one a go, especially if you already own a copy of the awesome Dead Rising 3. And now, number 4. Not to be left out, Nintendo has made a splash by announcing a series of new titles for the Wii U, the most exciting of which probably is the new Star Fox game and a brand new Zelda title which looks absolutely gorgeous. The The Zelda game especially is a welcome addition to the Wii library, which fans have wanted for quite some time now and seems to take proper advantage of the Wii U's HD capabilities. However, the newly announced game that caught our attention and seemed to have the most information available about it is the new Hyrule Warriors, which will be coming to the Wii U on September 26th, and blends the hack and slash of Dynasty Warriors with the Zelda universe. The action featuring both Link and Zelda is fast and colourful, so here is hoping for both a Japanese and US launch. Things are looking much better for the Wii U, and I for one cannot wait until these games are out. And now, for our favourite and number 5. As many of you probably already guessed, our number 5 goes to the much awaited Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. And yes, while Ground Zeroes was a bit short, everyone who played openly admitted that they were still quite impressed and are willing to see more. From what we have heard, Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain looks to be a huge step forward for the franchise. Snake has a new mechanical arm which influences close quarter combat scenes and mechanics such as those from Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, i.e. the mother base system and the Fulton recovery system using the balloons are back. Other returning fan favourites include the cardboard box. The marking of guards also remains present from Ground Zeroes. However, what we have to say is that yet again, the Fox engine blows us away and we can't wait to see what visual splendours it will further present. The story moves forward with Snake, Ocelot, Miller and more. Overall, we can't say enough about this because there is a lot of information to absorb, and I'm sure we'll hear a lot of what could be a classic for this console generation. So that's it for our top 5 picks, but feel free to tell us what your favourite E3 surprises were in the comments below. And now for crazy commercial time. This time round we have a commercial for Otsuka Healthy Soy Snacks. It gets pretty weird pretty fast, and in anywhere else we'd kind of raise an eyebrow, but not here. Take a look.
夜遅いんだから食べ過ぎちゃダメ。いいの、それから大豆だから。ノンフライだし。いけ！熱くなりすぎ。そこ、大豆なところ。鋭い攻め上がりでしたが惜しい。それからノンフライ。
Hi again, and now for toy news. This one we have right here is a 1/7 scale pre-painted PVC figurine of Nana Kazuki from the video game God Eater 2. Not only does she have some pretty huge hammer, but she's also wearing some very sexy hot pants and a little crop top with a lot of underboob. She looks pretty badass to me, especially since she's slamming that huge heavy hammer into the ground. She looks pretty powerful to me. And up next we have this 1/8 scale pre-painted PVC figurine called Mira Jane from the manga series Fairy Tales. There's not much to say about her except that she's looking very sexy in a cute little bikini. I think this would look amazing on your desk. At work. Very appropriate. But I do think she's hot. As you all know, the World Cup is going on right now, and I'm standing in the middle of Causeway Bay in Hong Kong in front of these two amazing statues. Why? Well, Adidas has done a crossover with the anime series Captain Tsubasa. But not only that, but professional Japanese soccer players are trying to replicate moves from the series. You don't believe me? Check it out now with the twin shot. Coming up next, I'm standing in front of the goalkeeper from the Captain Tsubasa anime series. Not only does he look ferocious, pretty big, he also looks exactly like he looks like in the anime series. Now that's cool. Coming up next, check out the live action move, the razor shot.
止めれねえだろかっこいい。
And for our last statue of the evening, I'm standing in front of the fierce tiger himself. He's looking pretty fierce to me. And with that, check out our last live action move, the super recoil shot. But till then, please don't forget to let us know if you'd like to see more of these outdoor segments, okay? Signing off from Causeway Bay.
今の反動収束人法でしょ。
And that's it for another episode of Hyper Genki. Misa will be back next week, and don't forget to let us know if you'd like to see more of us outdoors. But until then, bye, and don't forget to subscribe.